iOS 8 is the eighth major release of the iOS mobile operating system designed by Apple and incorporated as the successor to iOS 7. It was announced at the company's Worldwide Developers Conference 2014 on June 2, 2014. A new app named Health and a corresponding framework named HealthKit will be available. Siri will support hands-free activation and music identification using Shazam. Voice and video messages will be automatically deleted unless the user saves them for future references. New features, Photos and Camera. The Photos app contains more options to edit your pictures. The cropping feature now enables you to turn the image clockwise and counterclockwise. Furthermore, you can set the desired brightness and colors for your pictures. The Camera app features a shot timer, which can be set to 3 or 10 seconds. Additionally, the Camera app now allows for the capture of time lapses. Notification Center. Notification Center is much improved in comparison to iOS 7 and 7.1. You can now add and remove widgets in Notification Center with the Edit button. This also allows you to rearrange notification widgets. From iOS 8 Beta 3 onwards, the Clear button, used to clear notifications, is more visible. Messages. In the Messages app, users can send audio and video messages by holding down the Record button. In group conversations, users can add or remove someone from a thread, name a thread, share their location in a thread, view all attachments, and turn on Do Not Disturb to not receive notifications from a specific thread. Design. iOS 8 has the same design as iOS 7, however, transparency and other effects have been added. The multitasking screen now shows a list of recently called and favorited contacts. Keyboards. iOS 8 includes a new predictive typing feature called QuickType. It displays word selections above the keyboard as you type. The feature can be turned off in Settings, or hidden using a swipe gesture. Additionally, iOS 8 will allow users to install third-party keyboards. Many developers stated they would port their keyboards to iOS, including Minium, Swipe, SwiftKey, Flexi and Adapt. Family sharing. New to iOS 8, a user can add 6 others as family members. Family members can share purchased apps, music, and books using the same credit card. iOS 8 can also automatically set up photo streams for all family members. Calendars may be synced between all members. Kids can also send iTunes download requests for apps, music, movies, and more to their parents provided this service is set up correctly. iCloud Drive. iCloud Drive is Apple's file hosting service for devices running iOS 8 or OS X Yosemite. This feature allows users to save photos, videos, documents, and music, and other apps data to iCloud. Users can start their work on one device and continue on another device. By default, users will get 5 GB of storage for free, but this space will be expandable via subscription. HealthKit. HealthKit is a service that allows developers to make software that integrates with a new health application. This application allows users to track their steps, oxygen, sleep levels, and other health-related data. Additionally, users can enter their medical history, so that the application can help serve them better. In a commercial for the iPhone 5S, the exercise song Chicken Fat is used to promote the new service. Continuity. Continuity allows users to share documents, emails, and websites over Wi-Fi to iOS 8 and OS X Yosemite devices. For example, when you're working on an email, Pages document, Keynote presentation, Numbers spreadsheet, viewing a location in Maps, or if you're browsing Safari on your Mac, on the lock screen of your iOS device it shows you what app you're currently using on your Mac and will allow you to pick up where you left off in that app you were using on your Mac. This also works in the other direction. Continuity also allows users to reply to SMS messages and answer phone calls on their Mac or iPad if they own an iPhone. This feature is supported only by compatible Macs running OS X Yosemite, or by devices running iOS 8. Spotlight. In iOS 8, Spotlight is integrated with a number of web services so that users can search using Wikipedia, Bing, or Google. Other services include News, Nearby Places, suggested websites, movie showtimes, and content that is not already on the device from the iTunes Store. Wi-Fi calling. In iOS 8, Apple integrated Wi-Fi calling. This service allows mobile phone calls over Wi-Fi. It is planned to be available for customers of T-Mobile in the US. According to Computer World, Vodafone might also provide this service for its customers in Australia. Since Beta 3, Wi-Fi calling is available to T-Mobile customers in the US. Siri now outputs what you say as you speak for more accuracy and has integrated Shazam support. To use Shazam support, just open up Siri and wait for the song to be recognized. Also, saying "Hey, Siri," whenever the device is plugged into a power source will make Siri activate if the feature is turned on. Purchasing content through Siri is now possible, and Siri has learned 22 new languages. EU Internet. Since Beta 4, Apple added EU Internet in the cellular settings to allow data roaming within the European Union only. Version history. Portable iOS devices. Apple announced iOS 8 on June 2, 2014 at its annual Apple Worldwide Developers Conference event, with release announced for sometime in fall or spring 2014. With this release, Apple continues the cycle to drop support for older devices. However, unlike past releases, which usually dropped support for 2 devices, iOS 8 only drops support for 1 device, specifically, the iPhone 4. Supported devices include the iPhone 4S onwards, iPod Touch, the iPad 2 onwards, and the iPad mini onwards. The iPad 2 is also the first longest-running Apple device to support 5 major versions of iOS along with 4, 5, 6, and 7. Although iOS 8 has only been released in beta form and is specifically designed for use by Apple developers, it has been confirmed that non-developers are able to install the software on their devices. Supported devices, references. External links, iOS 8 a Euro official site.